The hands of the town clock point eternally to midnight. But time flows differently here. Welcome back to Radio Insomnia, where the night is endless and reality is fluid. I'm your host, Alex, and tonight we're diving into one of our town's most enigmatic landmarks, the bottomless well. Picture this, dear listeners. In the center of our timeless town square stands an ancient stone well. Its weathered rim speaks of countless years, perhaps centuries. But peer over the edge, and you'll find no water, no dampness, just a yawning void that seems to stretch into infinity. This is our town's bottomless well, dry as the desert around us, yet somehow alive with whispers. Our first track tonight is Echoes of Elsewhere by the Temporal Troubadours. Let the haunting melody carry you to the edge of our mysterious well, where the boundary between here and everywhere else grows thin.
Whispers from the depths below, voices from the long
as the last notes of Echoes of Elsewhere fade into the night. Let me tell you about the peculiar nature of our well. It's been dry for as long as anyone can remember, yet it's far from silent. On still nights, they say you can hear snippets of conversation floating up from its depths. Voices from other times, other places, perhaps even other realities. Do you hear that, listeners? The well is particularly chatty tonight. Some say it's a portal, a tear in the fabric of space and time. Others believe it's the town itself, dreaming out loud. Whatever the truth, it's a source of endless fascination and no small amount of mystery. Our next piece captures the essence of these mysterious murmurs. Here's Voices in the Void by the Whispering Winds. listeners. They say that objects sometimes appear in our bottomless well. Artifacts from other times, other places, a pocket watch that runs backwards, a book written in a language no one's ever seen, a flower that glows in the dark. These treasures from elsewhere are collected by our town's well-keeper, a figure as mysterious as the well itself. Speaking of artifacts, let's listen to a track inspired by these enigmatic objects. Here's Relics of Elsewhere by the Temporal Artifacts.
Ticking clocks run in reverse. Pages filled with foreign verse. Treasures from beyond our time. Artifacts of the sublime. In this well of endless depth, relics of elsewhere are kept. Glowing flowers, starlit keys, mirrors showing what it could be. Treasures from beyond our time, artifacts of the sublime. In this well of endless depth, relics of elsewhere are kept.
As we drift through this endless night together, I invite you to share your own experiences with our remarkable well. Have you heard whispers from other times? Glimpsed objects from other worlds? Call in or send us a message, perhaps through the well itself. It seems we have a caller. You're on Radio Insomnia.
Hi, Alex. This is Maria from the diner. The strangest thing happened last night. I was walking home past the well, and I could have sworn I heard my own voice echoing up from it, but it wasn't saying anything I remember saying. It was like hearing myself from the future. Is that even possible?
Ah, Maria. The well has a way of playing tricks on us, doesn't it? Or perhaps it's giving us a glimpse of what might be. Your experience isn't unique. Many have reported hearing echoes of themselves, sometimes from paths they've yet to walk. Thank you for sharing that fascinating encounter. Maria's experience with the well's temporal echoes sets the stage for our next track. Here's Echoes of Tomorrow by the Chrono Chorus. quite special, dear listeners. It's the night of the wishing hour, when the veil between what is and what could be grows thin. When a wish whispered into the well might just come true, though not always in the way one expects. As we approach this magical time, let's listen to our final track of the night. Here's Wishes in the Wind by the Bottomless Band. As you listen, I invite you to close your eyes, open your heart, and if you feel so inclined, make a wish. But remember, be careful what you wish for. The well has its own sense of cosmic irony.
Whisper softly to the night. Wishes in the wind. Dreams take flight on starlight bright. Magic's power, when the veil of time grows thin, speak your heart into the dark and set your wishes in the wind. Magic's power, when the veil of time grows thin, speak your heart into the dark and set your wishes in the wind.
As the last notes of Wishes in the Wind fade into the night, we find ourselves once again at the cusp of a dawn that never quite arrives. To those of you who've been with us since the well first whispered, and to those who've just tuned in, I hope Radio Insomnia has been a comforting companion in the small hours. Remember, dear listeners, that our bottomless well is more than just a hole in the ground. It's a keeper of secrets, a bridge between realities, a reminder that the world is far more mysterious and magical than we often remember. As we prepare to sign off, I invite you to carry a piece of the well's magic with you. Let its whispers remind you that every moment is full of infinite possibilities, and that sometimes the most profound truths come from the deepest, darkest places. From our little town where time stands still and wishes echo in the void, this is Alex, signing off. May you find wonder in the depths of your own being and magic in the whispers of the night. Until next time, keep your ears open to the secrets of the universe. And remember, in the well of eternity, we're all connected. Radio Insomnia will return when the stars align, and the well has new tales to tell. Sleep well or stay awake well, wherever and whenever this broadcast finds you. You've been listening to Radio Insomnia, broadcasting from the edge of a bottomless well, where every whisper echoes through eternity. Good night, or good morning, or perhaps Simply, good wishing.